Take one.
All right, we got my 22 Toyota Tacoma here. It's the TRD off-road, and we need to do a 30,000 mile maintenance check, you could say. Today we're going to be checking the oil, and we're going to change the oil, and we're going to change the oil filter, and check all the levels of everything inside the motor. Take the tires off, torque some bolts down if anything has slipped its way out from all the off-roading we do around here. And then we also got a cabin air filter that we are going to be replacing as well. And I think that's about it. Got our oil for this oil change. We're using Mobil 1 Advanced Fuel Economy 0W20. This stuff should be good for the winter. We also got our cabin air filter for the inside of the truck, so we can have some clean air in there, as clean as it can be. And we don't have an oil wrench, so we have these instead, because we didn't get an oil wrench. That's probably the cameraman. Then we have our 14mm wrench for our oil drain bolt. Got our OEM Toyota oil filter. It's one of these little guys. I'm gonna bring it on in. Check it out. We got this guy here. We got the what do you want to call these?
O-rings.
The O-rings. This little guy drains the oil from the oil filter, and then a little washer to seal the plug. And then our warranty and maintenance guide, which we will not be following.
Mandy's removing the skid plate so she can get to her oil filter. Oh, now we got her some power tools. See what kind of bolts
Can't
we
waste
strip
all
here.
of our energy on the bolts.
Are we stripping it good, are you?
No. So they did this thing with these little hooks. See that? So it doesn't smack me in the head.
Oh, that's pretty fancy.
If only we could get a sponsor to get us a skid plate. Alright. Let me see that. We got our oil filter right here. And then the drain bolt is back up in here. Where is it? Oh no, it's conveniently placed right back here. Look at him go.
Here comes Mandy under here to get that oil plug loose.
Alright.
Make sure you strip it like our main man Wyatt.
Oh my gosh. I don't know the best way.
Right there.
Right
Yeah.
here?
Oh, yeah, boom. There you go. Right like that.
Oh, I feel like there's too much. We got too much friction going on over here. We need to get a little shorter here. Make sure it's on there all the way.
That's where we get oil all over Mandy.
No.
Oh, you can do it. Make sure to run it down your arm.
You ready for this?
We're waiting on you. Waiting on Mandy. Oh, yes.
Dang it. Almost had it. Look at all that. Holy crap. Uh-oh, I think the bucket, I think I need another bucket probably. I don't know. There's another bucket right there behind you. Think we're good? Got a nice greasy bolt here. It's kind of short and cute. Because what we do here is you take this. This is loosened up. I loosened it up a little bit already. The bottom of this filter comes out here. And then you gotta put that underneath.
You have any covered oil again?
Some comes out. Then, here's our part that came out there. Want to show that, Dad? That piece came out. Here's the oil drain plug. Then we need this little plastic piece here. That will help drain the rest of the oil out. You just pop that bugger in. There we go. Nice and messy.
So Randy, you got a little oily today, huh?
Just a little. A measly little bit of oil, if you will. Alright. Now that that is done, pull that out. We're done with that. That's garbage. And since we don't have a 64mm oil wrench, we're using this. What would you call these? Well, oil wrench pliers?
Yeah,
I don't know.
oil wrench pliers.
Maybe if they'll fit. I don't know what we got here. We'll try this one instead. Stay on there. And spinning. Alright, so we are cleaning out this part. This is where the oil filter goes. We do need to take the O-rings off. Take the old ones off. Here's one. And then here's two. Brake clean assistant Copperman. Oh yeah, nice and clean. Don't worry, just use the brake clean like you didn't buy it. Because you probably didn't. Got some new O-rings here. A little oil blew it up. Alright. Those stuff a little in the way. Gotta lube up the O-rings a little bit. Stick it back in there. Give her a little tighten. That's good. Oh, it's snug. Here's our new one. We also need our new other O-ring. Put a little. Usually, how tight do we like to go, Dad? Till it's tight in a quarter turn?
Yeah.
For anyone who wants to know. Now that is good. Now, Assistant Clapperman, could I get my oil filter, please? Here she is.
Yeah.
Now we're putting it back up in here. Right here. It's easier going back in than coming out. See, the funny thing about these is they take 6.1 quarts. So you can't just buy 6 quarts, you gotta buy 7. Dang it. Why'd you have to say something? Now it's on my truck.
It's got a bumper and on the floor.
This claims high engine efficiency, startup protection, and it fights sludge, if you were wondering. Supposedly engineered to help enhance your fuel economy. We'll see about that. You know, if we drive a Tacoma, you don't get very good fuel mileage. 6 bottles later, here we are. Now we need to check the oil level, which I'll leave the lid off just in case we need some more. And then our dipstick is over here. We need a napkin. We won't waste a hole. We'll ration ourselves a measly corner. And give her a wipe. and get a fresh dip with the dipstick. Get in there. Alright, check our oil level here. It looks like we have enough oil in there, unless it just smeared around. It looks like it kind of smeared around.
Maybe check it again.
We'll give you a double check. Like the measure twice, cut once deal. Looks good to me.
Looks like she'd be full.
And I think I probably should start it and let it run through.
Check, make sure you don't got no leaks.
Yep. Got it started.
How's it look, Doctor?
What?
How's it look, Doctor?
Good.
What are you doing there, Mandy?
Well, we're just checking the oil again after we started her up. Make sure we don't need to add any. After it ran through, we definitely need to add some. Just a little. It's right there. Stick the dipstick back in. Easy does it. Easy does it. We're going deep, boss. That was like a gulp. Throw a skid plate back on there.